Direct from Albany, New York, it's time for The Media Zone with your hosts, Ed and Dave. Tonight, a look at this week's new film and DVD releases. And the chance to win free movie tickets with the Poster Pairs game. And now your hosts, Ed and Dave.
I hope we're in white balance. Hello and welcome to the Media Zone. Ed and Dave here. Ed and Dave with you, just discussing the topics of the day.
Back with a whole new set of fresh shows, as you would say.
Fresh episodes.
Fresh.
You know, January there was nothing going on, so we ran our favorite movie shows again.
Right.
We'll be having some more of those coming up, and we were just saying if we did enough of those, we could run those in, what was that word?
Perpetuity.
Perpetuity. And we can retire, and we'll be on every week discussing our favorite films.
Now, I was all ready to come down and do the show till I got an email. We're not going to do the show. We're just going to put best stuff on. There's nothing out.
Oh, that was last time?
There's nothing coming out.
There wasn't. The only thing that came out was Taken 3, which did okay, and that disappeared. And other than that, that Mordecai tanked. I think that made $4 million.
Ooh. But speaking of Taken, is there anything? Is there anything else that can be taken from him? Does he have a dog? Does he have a pet that can be taken?
Yeah, I was going to... Do I have to slide over, producer?
Yeah,
we didn't work that out. Ooh, I'm very, very close to you.
Oh.
There, that's how we should be.
Oh, really?
Almost touching, but not quite.
Oh.
So what's been going on? We haven't been on since December, Dave. You had a lovely Christmas? I think we might have mentioned that on that Phantom show.
It seems so long. Where are we going? Is it moving on its own?
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes.
At some point, it's got to stop, and then you're going to have to move the tripod.
Yeah,
We're a little rusty, Dave.
You know what, Ed? Christmas seems so long ago.
It does now.
It's like it didn't have... Oh, look at that. You're moving again.
Well, let it go and then move the tripod.
Let's just go like this. We'll go with it.
There, that's how we do it.
But I want to know, by the way...
Yeah.
And many people won't know what I'm referring to because they don't live in this area. But it's approximately, with the wind chill, about 25 degrees below.
Yeah.
I want to know why those Fuccillo clowns aren't standing outside hawking their cars. Because they're out there all the time, 8 or 9 of them. You go driving in and the next guy attacks you. Why aren't they out there when it's 25 below? This is the time to sell a car, people. Get out there. Don't be sitting in the warmth. Get out there and sell cars.
Well, not only is that Fuccillo annoying, like he always is, it's getting downright creepy, Dave.
It is.
He's there with
Maddie?
Maddie, that young blonde, who's apparently a manager somewhere.
She's one of the top sales associates.
And she looks like she doesn't want to be anywhere in that commercial or near him. And then there's another radio commercial where he's talking about the young girl who was cutting his hair at the Knockouts.
Oh.
And how the son gave her a good deal. And it's just every commercial now is these creepy references to the girl. And it's got to end soon. He's already had some trouble with a lawsuit.
Yeah, he had to pay out like 1.5, was it 1.5 million?
1.6.
1.6 million?
And it's only a matter of time before Bill Cosby, accusations are going to come.
Sexual harassment.
These creepy ads. It was bad enough when he had that, and it was kind of an asexual relationship when that Coraline or whatever her name was.
Caroline, let me tell you something, Caroline.
Yeah, that was all right. There was no, nothing going on there. But these young girls who are creeped out by this guy.
You don't know that they're creeped out.
I do know.
You don't know.
I do know.
You just see a commercial. You don't know if they're creeped out. They could be making boku bucks, baby.
Well, besides the fact the woman is trying to get as far away from as possible, my wife actually knows someone she works with who knows this person, and she doesn't want to be anywhere near that guy.
I do remember one time, I just mentioned this quickly, and I have mentioned it in the past, there was some local thing going on, and Channel 6 News was there, and Billy Fuccillo was there, and Liz Bishop, one of the local anchors, introduced Billy Fuccillo, and he engulfed her with a hug. Her face was smushed into him. It was the most uncomfortable looking thing I've seen in a long time, and he was just gave her the big bear hug. I thought he was going to snap her spine, but she managed to survive.
I like how you're addressing the audience, Dave. Like, there's a lot of folks out there not from the area who are watching.
Right.
There appears to be a lot of people. I'll have to send them over when we get them. A lot of people subscribing to us on YouTube from foreign countries.
Oh no!
Now, I think part of that is our Spider-Man thing, which always draws people in. I also think they block the trailers in a lot of these foreign countries, so they're watching our show for the trailers. I think that's what's going on.
Okay.
But I've never seen such a collection of names as the people that are subscribed.
Are these English-speaking countries, Ed?
No.
So why are they watching the trailer? They don't understand it.
I don't know why they're subscribing, but here we are. I hope you're enjoying us in Bangladesh or wherever you're from.
All right, what do you want to talk
Well,
about?
what are we doing tonight for the folks out there?
Well, you've got 50, Ed. 50 Shades of Grey.
Speaking of creepy men and women.
And I've got Kingsman, the Secret Service. So let's move into 50 Shades of Grey. I can't wait to see this. I want to see the nudity, the gratuitous nudity, the graphic nudity, the Don Johnson's daughter nudity.
Is that Don Johnson's daughter?
Dakota, right?
Dakota Johnson, that's correct. And Jamie Dornan and Marcia Gay Harden.
And Melanie Griffith's daughter, by the way.
Right.
It's that union that gave us Dakota Johnson.
I didn't know that.
Right.
I'm glad you're here to fill me in on that.
That's the one thing I know about film.
That's funny. She doesn't look like either one of them.
Well, we'll get to see what she looks like. Really look like.
50 Shades of Grey is about the sexual relationship between 27-year-old billionaire Christian Grey and college student Anastasia Steele. Rated R for strong sexual content, including dialogue, some unusual behavior, and graphic nudity, and for language.
You want to see some graphic nudity? I recommend 9 songs.
Oh no, what's this, the IFC channel?
I don't even think it's on IFC. I don't even know who the actor was. But I think Michael Winterbottom, or whatever, is the director. Margot Stiley was the actress. There is unsimulated sex, Ed. And it shows everything. It shows him reaching his climactic ending.
What is unsimulated sex?
Well, you know how they simulate it.
Yes.
And you think they're doing it, but they're not.
Okay.
This left nothing to the imagination, and it's about a relationship between two people over some weird song, 9-song things, hence the title 9 songs.
Write that down.
9 songs.
Look for that.
Check it out. You'll see some of the segments of it, and it's frighteningly graphic for a supposedly mainstream film. But I wonder what Melanie and Don were thinking when Dakota said, "I'm going to do this film, and Mom and Dad, please don't watch."
Melanie's not going to, she said.
Oh, she's not? Melanie will not watch it?
Well, she can't. She's had some with plastic surgery. Her eyes are... Whoops.
I was taking a sip of my beverage to keep my mouth moist.
You must keep your mouth moist in the winter, dry. Speaking of dry winter months, I got 2 humidifiers going at work now. Now, what is the average humidity levels, Dave?
I don't know.
You're not familiar with humidity levels, but
Bob Kovacic? I don't know.
what would you say would you say 40 is an average humidity level?
That would be I would consider that a comfortable humidity level,
Okay,
perhaps.
40 to 50 is normal. When you go over 50 in the summer, that's where they say it's not the heat, it's the humidity.
Right.
But when it's 24% and 23%,
That's very dry.
it's as dry. The Sahara Desert is more moist than this office I'm in. I have 2 humidifiers going.
Now, the problem in my office is they don't use the heat very often save money on heat in the winter, and then they save money on air conditioning in the summer. So you have to dress, accordingly as it
So
were.
you don't have heat in the winter.
Right. I have a little illegal heater under my desk that I put on.
Oh, we don't need that in our place.
And then in the summer, I just suffer by smelling awful. You just sweat.
Yeah, we had a woman that was so obese, she was stewing in her own juices.
Oh,
She sat by the window, and then one time somebody, I don't know if they still make them, stuck one of those, what were those things?
not a clue, Ed.
Those stick-up things, the
The
deodorizers.
That's what they call
That's
them.
what they were,
This is
yeah.
a good place for a stick-up.
Put them under her desk.
Under the desk.
Under the desk, yeah.
That suggests more than I care to admit.
Right.
All right, Kingsman, The Secret Service, starring Colin Firth, Ma O'Kane, and Samuel L. What's in Your Wallet Jackson. This is based upon the acclaimed comic book. Really? Never heard of it. Comic book and directed by Matthew Vaughn, Kingsman, The Secret Service, tells the story of a super secret spy organization that recruits an unrefined but promising street kid, Aladdin, into the agency's ultra-competitive training program just as a global threat emerges from a twisted tech genius. Rated R for sequences of strong violence, language, and some sexual content.
I wonder if Dakota Johnson is in this.
I wonder if Herbert Lom is the twisted tech genius. Wow, look at that.
It's funny, I had trouble, we had a new end credits,
that's
look at that. But the clips came out very sharp this week. I don't know why. They look extra good.
Are they extra long?
They're the same
Okay.
2.5.
Needed to let off a little steam.
I didn't get a chance to go over the trailers too closely, and this doesn't look too good.
No, it doesn't.
Level of discretion.
No, the other film that was from a comic book was The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Ooh, that cost Sean Connery his career.
Yeah.
Retired right after that film. That's not the way you want to go out.
No, not with that
But
one.
that's what he did.
He should have gone out with his penultimate.
What is his penultimate?
I'm not sure what, but anything. Whatever he did before that was that.
But now he'll be known in perpetuity for the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Felt sorry for the boy, did you?
How old is
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine? Is he like 80, 81?
He's not retiring.
No, he takes everything, any script thrown at him.
And so does Samuel L. Jackson.
He does.
Like a lot of people are going to die.
All right, well, I have nothing to say about this anymore. Maybe I should go back to that 9 songs.
Nice. Anything else you've seen?
Thank God
have
he was
seen.
wearing a condom in that film, by the way.
Oh, why is that?
Well, you don't want to have...
Did you didn't see that, did you?
I saw a trailer or a few clips of it on the internet.
Of what?
9 songs.
Oh, 9 songs.
Oh, no, not 50 Shades of Grey.
You didn't see the whole film of
No,
9
I didn't
songs?
see the whole... Now, you don't need to see the whole film to
No.
see... I'm telling you, Ed, I cannot describe it other than to say it's a porn film. It is a porn film.
How can that be? I'm sure it's an NC-17.
It's... No, this has got to be XXX. And I'm not talking wrestling.
Jeez.
All right. Anyway, there you go. Those are 2 films.
There are 2
for this
films.
show.
They're strong films, the big films, as opposed to the ones we had in January that pushed us off the air or off our new shows.
I've never heard of Kingsman though. I've heard of the 50 Shades of Grey because that was a book,
Yeah.
but not Kingsman.
No, I've heard of Watchmen, another comic book.
I've heard of X-Men,
X-Men, yeah.
Spider-Man,
Spy-
Batman, Superman. Any other one?
Oh, there's a lot of men.
Are there?
X-Men.
We did that.
Aquaman?
Aquaman. Speaking of, I still haven't seen Gotham. Have you? Are you watching Gotham? Is that good?
Yeah.
It's
Should I
been
be watching?
renewed for a 2nd season.
Oh, it must be good then. There's too much to do
What?
and too much to watch and
I can't find anything on TV to watch.
You can't?
And you're telling me there's too much?
I haven't seen a lot of that Gotham. I haven't seen any of it, in fact. And I've seen some Flash episodes.